Am I live? Am I streaming? I think I am. I think I am. But let's get the actual fucking game going, man. There we go. This can go right there. Yeah, that looks fine to me, bro. That looks fine to me. All right, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Waiting for some people to show up. This is mostly for the VOD. Don't ask why I'm looking at Succubus. Succubus, goth girl. Don't worry about it. You don't need to ask questions. So, I thought I'd mess around a little bit in the Occult Crescent today because, like, I got like 2 more jobs and then I'm done with this place. In a week of casual grinding, I almost maxed out this place in terms of my jobs. So. Yeah, so many warriors here. I'm a little sad because I just leveled up Berserker to max, and I wanted to use Enhanced Rage for Deadly Blow. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Wait, that's confusing if they have an ability called Rage. Oh. Oh. I thought it was you go to home game, go to 1 HP, and then you just use this and it does a shit ton of damage. You have to go... That makes sense. Okay, this isn't confusing anymore. I thought this was like enhanced Deadly Blow, because I thought it only affected Deadly Blow. So when I activate Rage and I'm stationary and have to take a bunch of hits, it bases off the damage of what I've taken and adds it to... Huh. Okay then. I wish I understood that before, because I wasted 3 fates worth of EXP trying to figure that shit out. Oh my god, one more level, and I could just do this on Freelancer. It should just be like a level 5 ability, man. And then depending how strong your buffs are, those versions of those buffs will be applied, instead of... You have to basically master every job, and then you can have an easy time buffing. I don't know how long we're going to do this today. Oh, that's already being done over there. And that one just got finished while I was looking. Let me turn up... You know what? I'm going to mute this, and we're going to play some stream music. Come on. Honestly, I don't see why I post on going live on Twitch and Blue Sky. I get like no traffic from that place. Those places. It's basically the same thing. It's just a pain in the ass. So I might just stop doing it. Maybe once I get a little bigger. Maybe it's because I'm not like shilling out likes to everybody or like follows or whatever, so they're not just blindly following me. That's like, that feels like artificial growth to me. If I grow, it's going to be because people like watching me.
But isn't this just a dream?
Oh on, God. I really want to get a better rig. YouTube loads so slow when I have OBS and Final Fantasy open. Come on, shuffle button. Okay, shuffle's on, that's all I wanted. And we'll mute BGM. Just have a bit of a chill day. Big rock. Big rock, we unga bungy. Oh. Close. Now, if they can make it to where I can zoom my camera out and see the top of a fucking enemy's head and see their natural cast bar over their head, then I wouldn't have their actual cast bar UI, UI right in front of my goddamn face. Oh, it's not even showing the cast on his head. What the hell? Weird. They should. Well, now I'm leveling this job. It's pretty cool. I pull out this like phantom staff, and I don't know why. Why are my pauldrons shaking like that? But I don't know why. But the heavily knighted, like armored knight casting magic with a staff is just really appealing. I tried to get that aesthetic going in A Realm Reborn by making an armored mage, but they wouldn't let me back then. Now, as of December, I can, but there's no magic caster I want to play as. I don't want to play as Black Mage. Because I made Black Mage so frickin' brain dead. Now, I think everything that they're doing, Yoshi P has said this before, he does things deliberately and slowly to ease people into the reason why he does things. I think they've learned that from uh-oh. What the hell? Hold on a second. Where did they go? Oh man, okay, well. Alright, one more moment. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I took some Tums because I ate this like tuna sandwich mix a month ago and it was frozen. I thought it'd be fine, but it's killing my stomach. And then the Tums I was holding onto got flung somewhere and I can't find them. I don't want my cats to get into it. I looked everywhere and it's not anywhere. I mean, I picked up everything, so I think they're gonna be okay. Speaking of which, hi princess. Hello, princess. Oh, you gonna bonk around my mouse? Are you mad that I blocked off my bed so you can't go under it anymore? Is that what it is? That's the whole reason I bought a bed frame that has the bottom covered, so you couldn't do that, because you guys like to hide. Which is okay most of the time. But sometimes we get you lost in there and you can't get out because of how awkward it is. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Talking about... Oh yeah, okay, so Yoshi P has said in the past he deliberately likes to make like ease people into stuff. Because in Stormblood they did way too much, way too fast with changing stuff. And then again in Shadowbringers, so now he's taking this really slow approach where it's taken him basically 3 expansions to show the new approach for Final Fantasy. Which I think is going into a faster pace, more action-centric combat system. Even though the old one was fine? It needed you to be a master of your job, and to make the fights entertaining, your job had to be difficult. But that was a huge skill ceiling for most normal players. So they're trying to go the Monster Hunter approach where your kit is simple but versatile, and it allows you to have more dynamic boss fights. So they're going to focus on bosses, which I'm worried that they're going to do artificial difficulty in the grand scheme of cheap tactics again. And I really hope they don't. I really hope they don't keep doing body checks in Savage, because that's not difficult. That's just artificial difficulty. It makes groups get mad at each other for no reason. It doesn't need to be there. If you want that in Ultimate's fine, but body checks, at least as much as they were in Endwalker, never ever do that again, please. I preferred when jobs were difficult and content was easy, and you could recover really easy in a fight, because then it was like you could see the whole fight, you could practice all the mechanics, and then you had to get better at your job. But you could still see the fight and feel a sense of progression, instead of what it kind of currently is, where you keep getting roadblocks and like if your team is like my team, you're sitting at a checkpoint for months, not making any progress. One, because they don't want to practice outside of raid time, which is really, really, really annoying. Fire's gonna be there and there. That's the main reason why my static didn't find success in raiding. Oh, I think because I was sprinting, I ran. Yep. That's why we didn't find success, is because they just would not practice, and we had to de-rust every single week. Sometimes every single raid night. Re-remembering mechanics we've already done a bunch. I was like one of the only people in my static that actually like played on the regular basis and practiced their skills. And that's because of the structure of their fights. because the fights are structured in a way to where if you make one mistake, if the whole party dies, then there's a lot of finger pointing. There's a lot more precision. Oh well, I'm trying to take allergy medication. You have to be a lot more precise. You can't have any skill besides precise mechanical proficiency. There's no longer skill with recovering, which is what my old static back in Heavensward. We were phenomenal at recovery. And that's how we got through beating Alexander. And eventually we got to the point of where we were proficient enough that our recovery skills were just an asset, like a secondary thing. And I like that. I like being able to have different skill sets that can get you through the fight instead of you have to do this fight one particular way. That is so boring. Oh wait, I'm fire! Oh shit, I'm used to being ice. Like every time I do this, I'm ice. Oh well. I gotta fix something. Sorry, Gizmo. 1 second, baby girl. I'll give you more love in a moment. Oh! There's a second me. Just poking his head right over there. Hello. Hello, it's me. I tried to get this Kingdom Hearts thing to get my PNG avatar in there, but it just didn't really work, and I can't figure out how to take it away, so let's just wear it. We'll stay. Hiding it off screen. Oh shit, I could have stayed there. They're probably gonna finish that by the time I get there. And I really don't like Occult Crescent, and this is from someone whose favorite content is exploration content, like field ops. It's just not as engaging. Like Bosha was more streamlined, and it was like a stream of fates that you do in a row, but it would tell a story as you did it, and it flowed really nicely, and I like that a lot. I like Eureka more because it was like an old MMO, like at 11, and there was like different aggro types. This one has different aggro types, but for one fucking area, just one area, where you have to walk through a tunnel. It feels like this place is extremely rushed, honestly. And then Freelancer not being able to take abilities from other jobs. Like, this skill system is not as good as the Lost Action system right now. But if they ever do make it to where Freelancer can take skills from any other master job and add it to his kit so you can make your own custom job, then this system will be just better than the Lost Action system. Because then you don't have to go farm for stuff. You just have to grind your levels and master things. Except its big flaw will be they might have it unlock like master 20 different jobs and then you get to make your own custom job. That's a lot of grinding. That's like 80 hours worth of grinding. I can't ask anybody to do that. It should be you do it, you get to like make your own class from the very beginning, and your reward for mastering other jobs is the stat bonus. And you get to use those skills once you master them. Instead of, no, you get the stat bonus, but to use the skills, you have to master 20 plus jobs at this point. I mean, leveling 15 jobs, leveling 15, like mastering them, it's taken me about an entire month of casual grinding. I mean, they upped the rates, so I did like 10 of them in a week, but before it took a month to do 5. That's insane. It would have been a lot better if I could go to my freelancer and have my own custom job to play around with. So here's hoping that Northern Horn in July is better. I think that they've learned their lesson. It's been over a year since I've been developing it. Well, at least some things that they've learned have gone into it. Hopefully. I just got Time Mage and Ranger to go, and I've mastered everything. Also, this place not having duels is just a huge setback. The only problem with duels was getting into them was a chore, but if they had the same system that they do with the Sanguine Ciphers for getting into Fort Tower, if they had that same system for notoriety for duels, then that system would have been so much better. Like, you bet the X amount of notoriety when a duel pops up, and if you lose, you get it all back, but if you win, you lose all that you bet. And they should have made it to where doing any Fate or CE, or at least any CE, not just a select few, but doing any CE would get you notoriety. But yeah, like having a one-on-one duel, like a spectacle where people can show off their skills or how they can not abuse the system, but like show off their knowledge of the system. I mean, some people abuse it with the Red Mage, Black Mage, Flare Star shit, Lost Flare Star. But that was also just them showing that they understand this system very well, and they earned those pieces to make that build work. Hey, no. Sorry, my cats keep trying to go under my bed, but then they get stuck under there. Why are my frames so bad? Maybe I need to restart my computer. I kind of left it on. I fell asleep last night instead of coming back to stream, and I left it on all night, and I just started playing again. And I mean, like, with the game running. Oh yeah, duels were so cool in Boscia and Zadnor. A one-on-one duel where people could watch you and cheer you on. And if you win, everybody gets an EXP boost and you get a shit ton of rewards. And everybody around you benefits because of that boost. That was so cool. Now, if you lost, you'd have a bunch of people encouraging you. Being like, oh, it's okay, better luck next time, blah, blah, blah. I like that stuff. Like, oh, it sucks you lost, but get back up and try again, bro. But man, the internet has changed a lot in just like 6 years since then. I guess people are just didn't want to be felt like they were left out because they couldn't do the duels, even though they got benefits from watching it in the first place. Like, they didn't have to do the duel and they got almost all the benefits from it besides the guaranteed notes, which you could still get outside of the duel. I will say it was kind of annoying to get those notes outside of the duels, which is what prompted me to do the duels. But at the same time, it is doable. You're not locked out of it. It just, that's your reward for doing duels. It's like the casual audience for this game are so offended whenever they give rewards to people who want to challenge themselves, even if they still get those rewards. So I can't get it as fast as the people who work for it. Yeah, it's just annoying. What? That one didn't even get touched. That's why I hate this one, because it's so hard to tell what actually gets hit by those freaking AoEs or not. Ah, big stone. I couldn't finish the cast in time. Are you serious? Then I got a silver. Alright. Yeah, the feel for this one is run to Fate or CE, teleport. Run to Fate, CE, teleport. Run to Fate, CE, teleport. It feels really bad. And if you're there just a little bit too late, you can't even participate. It looks so cool. Like a big armored knight casting a giant like fucking meteor spell in armor. Oh, I guess I don't have to play as warrior anymore. I was only playing as warrior for berserker. Didn't really help. Oh shit. Oh, what the hell? Oh, didn't you? Oh, I'm a gladiator. Oh. Disgusting. Oh, that's gonna throw me off. Because Paladin kind of has like a mess of skills and stuff. So I had to put some stuff where I usually would put mounts for other jobs. That's okay, it's just gonna be LR instead of RL. I can't wait for 8.0 to cut down on the button bloat, man. We can go try to catch North Pots. Because even though that's climbing fast, Garula is most of the fate, and that's the last 10%. Oh yeah, I got a cute little foggy armor. Let's change that. Yeah, that's better. Looks like the beginning of Final Fantasy Tactics now. Did they clear the fight? That's okay. I don't care for doing pots anymore. I got all my armor. In fact, I need to get the fort tower. But everybody's such a sissy. Nobody ever wants to go into it because like it's going to be too hard. I don't want to try anything new. That's not how the community used to be. It's the Shadowbringers crowd that came in. A bunch of people who never play MMOs before came into this game, and now they're like scared of trying new stuff. Ugh. All right, another person to get banned. I really just need to take time to make a bot filter that sees any like view bots or anything and just automatically dejects them. Does it look like I'm trying to use view bots? I've been streaming for like almost 3 months and I'm at like 30 followers with an average of 4 viewers. Does it look like I'm going to be using that? I will slowly, over time, build an audience of people who like to hang out and chill with me naturally and not with this artificial bullshit. As much as I would love to just have this as a main job, like my main job. Really? That's why I hate this place, man. I don't even know, I just like something kind of bit me and I've been wanting to farm this place. But to be honest, I don't like this place. Not nearly as much as Bozja. Maybe it's the promise of Northhorn. Because Eureka was great, Bozja was great. They fucked up this place, but that's just strike one. I mean, this scenery is awesome, especially when the Forks Tower is being ready to summon. Alright, at least my computer's not fucking steaming hot. Oh, congrats! Username 14. I just bought mine for 3 mil. After doing all the pots I needed to get my armor, and I only found the deep blood ring. Yeah, I just bought mine. Which is also bullshit, because as soon as I got my armor, I stopped finding carrots when I'm, like, wanting to sell them now. Be silly. You know what? After this, let me check something. Wait, if I Requiem cast, can I insta-cast this? No. It's not cool. Oh wait, I didn't Requiem cast. I can! Oh, that is actually kind of sick. Paladin's the best magic caster in occult. It's funny. Oops, I should go stand some. Alright, let's see. Got my EXP. Three silver chest. Okay, maybe it's time to take a break and just go, like, I'll level up, and then we're going to chest hunt. Oh, you can see the fork tower in the distance. That's cool. And it's... Oh, it's not gone. Oh, no, it's gone. See, I don't like instant space games because, yeah, I could see it in the distance. That's cool. But what if I could just walk up to it and go into it? That's what I wish this game was. But, you know... It is what it is, and it's been this way since it came out, so... But, like, seeing that giant fork tower in the distance, and then just being able to walk up to it, and then go into it with other people. Like, you'd have to go up to the gate, and put in your ciphers at the gate. That'd be sick. I wish the fork towers were more entwined, honestly. It's a cool dragon. Like how they were in Final Fantasy V, like maybe 2 groups would go up the Twin Tower. I had that idea a long time ago, and I think I put it in a forum post, but like, I was hoping that eventually we could get the Twin Towers from Final Fantasy V and queue into it inside of a Eureka-like zone. And we would have 2 people going, like 2 groups of people going up it at the same time and helping each other go up the tower. That would be so cool. But because everybody wants to know what they're doing and never fail at anything ever, all the secrets and fun of things are only in the first week of doing it in this game. Why is my frame rate so shitty? It wasn't this bad last night while doing occult crescent stuff on stream. There's sharks in the water. I like how this was like this boss had some more story implications because it was in that ancient place. I forgot what it's called in Shadowbringers, and now it's just here because why? Because. Oh, fuck off. Oh man, my allergies drive me nuts. Here. Hey! What are you doing? My kid, she's trying to sneak underneath my bed. I can't believe I've done over 500 fates here and I haven't found a single goddamn accessory. Man, if you die as Paladin, you really get fucked if you don't let your MP regen. Oh right, Requiem cast unlocks the ability to cast magic, but insta cast magic, but it's more of a damage boost. You can still insta cast your sword spells, which I find is really jarring. Hey! Man, maybe I know I just started streaming, but maybe I'll take a break here in a second. I'll wash my face and like frickin' fix my computer so it's not running like ass. One more C should do it. Wow. Ooh, I like the song a lot. Oh, what? Oh, man, this game server ticks suck. Alright, this CE should level me up. Hi, honey. Sorry, you can't go underneath the bed. Yeah, after I level, I'm gonna quickly go restart my computer, reboot stream, and then go wash my face, and then I'll be back. That is a cool rod. And you look like Sauron. Your allergies acting up too, sweetie. So I know it's cringe, but I love my cat so much. She's so precious. I'm just happy she's coming out of her mom's room now. Since we moved, she wasn't coming out of Jojo's room for like 2 months. Here she is. Here she is. And she's coming in here getting love all the time, like she deserves. Oh man, my allergies are killing me. Just like we're about to kill this gorilla. Hi. Oh, whatever. Game server takes a sec. My brother explained it to me, but this game goes at a refresh rate of like 3 for its server ticks, which is how fast it's processing information back to the server. So about 3 ticks every second, where some games that do it 30 times every second are lapped that. So 3 times is absurd. Square Enix are crazy to think this game is fine in the state it's in if it goes at 3 ticks per second. Hi, honey. Hi. Are you still trying to figure out how to get behind the bed? You know what? If you really want it down there, maybe I'll let you down there and make it easier for you to get out. We'll see, honey. We'll see. Yeah, my frame rate should not be below 20 frames for this. This is, I think, unwatchable at this point. Oh, jeez. Why do these birds sound like monkeys? I'm dead. No more belly press. God, my baby girl, she's just so cute. She's so distracting. Okay, so we got the ability to lower magic damage taken. Okie dokie. So, I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart my computer, boot up stream, and then BRB to wash out my face from whatever's happening. Yeah, sorry about that. We'll be back shortly.